Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from the 4A Sports and Leisure Complex, where today the Coquitlam Express will play host to the Prince George Spruce Kings. Welsh will backhand it down the ice into the Express zone, and this one does not have enough for icing, as Bond is bumped deep in his own end. Puck comes to the side, and the shot is stopped by Clay Stevenson on the first shot for the Spruce Kings on the stick of Will Kishnerick. And Connell will take it for the Express. Leave it for Macy. Now far on the left wing for LaPointe. He'll speed in with long and shoot! And that went high and wide on the short side. Carabin with a left wing feed for Adam Trotman. With Grega and Rizzo on across the line. Trotman forced in deep. Centers it in front, and Carabin tipped it wide as he went hard to the net. Rimmed around the boards. And it's cleared past Bellini and down the ice into the Express zone. And Seaman's going to get onto it. Cut in short-handed. Cut his way in front, but he couldn't get his shot away as Mark Gill impeded him just enough. Comes down to Schleppy. Can't quite get it in, but it slides to LaPointe. He'll speed across the line. Fraser with a shot right on. Stopped by Woodside as he took it right in the big crown on his jersey. But a good shot for Austin Fraser. This is the third game for Austin Fraser for the Express, called up from the Vancouver Northwest Hawks of the BC Major Midget League. Now Fraser battles deep behind the Prince George goal. Connell takes the puck and feeds the line. Macy with a rush up the score! Austin Fraser tipped it, his first BCHL goal, and the Express have taken a 1-0 lead.
13-11.
As up comes Ethan O'Rourke for the Express. In across the Prince George line, driving to the net, he scores! That's Ethan O'Rourke at his finest. When he has speed in the neutral zone like that, and he drives to the net, no one in this league can touch him, and he's done it again to give the Express a 2-0 lead. Stevenson, he's being watched by Cousins, and is poked up the left wing for LaPointe on the bench with a nice pass to Massimo Rizzo. He'll cross the line on the right wing. He'll cut across the top and leave it for LaPointe. Backdoor feed, they score! Cooper Connell! A perfect pass, LaPointe to Connell. It's a power play goal, and now the Express have a 3-0 lead. You can see that one coming like a book. He'll look to center, then dish it off to Connell. Back to line to Carabin. Side of the net, and it's chipped on goal, and the save made by Carabin. Will leave it for Rizzo with speed. He'll carry it to the Prince George zone on the right wing. Leave it for Grega. Play it back in front. Another shot. And that went high and over top of the goal as O'Rourke had the chance. Margell had an opportunity as well. And McDougall slides it deep. Woodside out of his net. Backhanding it around the wing. Blocked by McDougall. Now Connell takes the puck. He'll dish it off to Bellini. Wrist shot stopping Woodside. Now we're going to fight. Christian McDougall and Carter Cochran are going to go. At the side of the net, McDougall jumps in right away, throws some rights and some haymakers. Now Cochran with some rights of his own, and now McDougall ends up on top of Carter Cochran, and that gets the kids in the building all riled up after a spirited scrap between Christian McDougall and Carter Cochran. And Prince George will turn it the other way. Here's Poisson with Campbell back. There's the shot, picked off by the glove of Stevenson. They play to the line, but they can't hold it in. And it rolls down into the Prince George zone. And O'Rourke's on it. He shoots. And a save made by Woodside as O'Rourke just shot himself out of a cannon to speed onto that loose puck and get a good shot away, making a bid for his second of the game. His speed is really becoming an unstoppable force for the opposition at times to really handle. Now he goes straight ahead on the draw. In front, and a backhand by Margell is stopped by Woodside. Another crafty play for Ethan O'Rourke. Draws in a defender and sweeps it in front of his own net. He gets it through to Bellini. Now for Rizzo across the Prince George line. Now to Grega with speed. To the net, he shoots. And Woodside got a piece of it and made the save. As Connor Grega was flying in on the right wing side and had a good chance on the setup by Massimo Rizzo. Express are in the midst of a change. And Schleppy pokes it back in. He's spun around. And Prince George will turn it the other way. In across the line is wait. Now we're getting another fight. Brad Ong has dropped the gloves at the blue line, and he's throwing rights. It looks like it's Cole Leal with Brett Ong. And again, these kids are fired up. And now they wrestle one another to the ice. Who saw Brett Ong fighting tonight? I didn't. These fans are getting everything here today. As now we see LaPointe out there with Rizzo and Connor Grega. As LaPointe steals and shoots, and that's stopped by Woodside. Now Rizzo trying to center it. LaPointe kind of tuck it home. Comes back to Macy. He shoots, and that went wide. Bounces to LaPointe to the side. He'll feed it behind the net for Rizzo. He'll play back to LaPointe with a good chance, and a save made by Woodside. Up the left wing to Will Margell. He'll play it back to Kerber, who does a nice job to take it off his skate. Back to Margell, who speeds in across the line. He'll feed it down low, and a shot put off the post on a good chance for Nick Carabin. Speeding in from the right wing. Now Campbell with his shot, and that's into the glove of Woodside. Cooper on it for the Express. Slides it through to Josh Woldauer. He'll flip it to center to LaPointe, who knocks it down with Connell heading to the net. LaPointe shoots, hit the post. And where's the puck? It all bounces all the way back to the Express line. Wow. Christian McDougall just popped by the booth a moment ago. He's now in his civvies after his ejection and fight. As Grega cuts into the Prince George zone, he centers it in front off his stick and is tipped wide. As now the net's been knocked off. Seaman for Prince George will start out. He'll lead the rush to the Express line. Now played back to Nick Boken. Walking in, wrist shot, scores! Nick Boken over the shoulder of Clay Stevenson. And Prince George is on the board. It's a 3-1 game. Now Woldauer steals in the Prince George zone. He's pushed to the ice. And the Spruce King take the puck. And a big hit is thrown by LaPointe, putting Nick Boken onto his backside. Bellini, his pass to the stick. Woldauer pokes it rink wide to LaPointe. Lays it in front to Connell. Cutting into the net. He shoots, he scores! Second of the game for Cooper Connell, and the Express are back up by 3. It's 4-1. As now the second of the penalties to Woldauer is now in effect. Puck is in front of the Express goal, and a shoulder save by Stevenson at the side. Now it's centered, and that went off his stick, and Margell will start it back with the Express. Feed it up for Connor Grega. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Grega, Margell had that pass bounce over his stick. Nolan Welsh. He'll lead the rush to the Express line. Go right down the middle, dish on Poisson with a shot, hit the post. Now Poisson will poke it free to Kushnerek. He's leaned on by Ethan O'Rourke. Played back to the line to Boken with some room. High slot, wait for a shot out the glove of Stevenson and wide. Wilson, one last rush, fed down into the corner. That's broken up. The fans will count you down to a 12th straight win. The Express will go into Christmas with a record of 31-5. The Express will go into Christmas undefeated on home ice in 20 games. The Express will go into Christmas with a 21-game home ice winning streak. As the Express have won 12 in a row and will have a chance to tie a franchise record for all-time consecutive victories. 4-1 the final today over the Prince George Spruce Kings.